I'm going to take you through the seniors exercise program that hopefully now you've received via PhysiTrack. So I'll allow you to just pick your own music at home that you can have playing in the background. I'm just going to take you one time through each of the exercises. So it'll be 40 seconds of exercise followed by 20 seconds of rest. And then you have the option to either just go through this once, which will take about 12 minutes, twice or 3 times. Okay, so just depending on how much time you have or how much energy you have. So to start off with, we're just going to start marching on the spot to get warm. So moving the arms up and back just to increase energy, moving into the muscles, knees up nice and high, so on the side, nice high marching. All right, then we're going to step to the side and reach. Now you can make this as fast or as slow as you like, but it's more about getting the coordination. It's a little bit more tricky. All right, and the next one here, we're going to step back and reach forward. Step back, reach forward. All right, so as I said, each exercise will be 40 seconds, followed by 20 seconds of rest, which we'll use to set up for the next exercise. And the first one that we're going to start with is a sit to stand. So if you get your seat ready, and I'm going to press the timer. All right, and we've got 40 seconds. So as you stand, you want to squeeze your bottom and stand all the way to a tall stand. Now to make this one harder, you cannot sit. So just tap the chair and stand. Tap and stand. All right, so 20 seconds rest. So we'll pop the chair out of the way. And the next one that we've got are wall push-ups. So hands against the wall, feet away from the wall, and the timer will count us in shortly. All right, so bending the elbows and pressing away. For this exercise, the closer that your feet are to the wall, the easier this one gets, and the further away, the harder this one gets. Just making sure that your hands are in front of your shoulders. All right, well done. So again, 20 seconds rest. The next one is a step up. So I've got a step here. Okay, if you don't have a step at home, I'm going to provide you with an option for the step up if you don't have it. So just make sure if you need to that you do have something to hold on to. And alternating feet. So up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. All right, and your option, forward squat, backward squat. Forward squat, backwards. Forward, backward. Okay, so this is the option if you don't have a step available to you. All right, have a rest. I'm going to get the step out of the way. Now, if you've got any weights at home, we're going to grab those. If not, some water bottles filled with water or sand will help here. Remember to grab a drink if you need it. All right, so we're going to curl and press, down, uncurl. So curl, press, down, uncurl. Remember, just go at your own pace. Standing up nice and tall the whole time, shoulders back. All right, have a rest. Now the next one is a lateral lunge, so I'll quickly demonstrate. So we're going to step to the side and together, step to the side and together. So have a rest, you've still got 5 more seconds. All right, so bend to the side, together, bend to the side, together. You do need a little bit of space. Okay, so if this one's not working for you or you find that you just don't have enough space, you can work into a lunge backwards. Okay, you just want to keep that one nice and small. Excellent. All right, have a rest. Remember, grab a drink of water if you need it. I'm going to grab my dumbbells again, or if you've got water bottles at home, you can also do this one with no weight at all. Next up, we've got some punching. All right, so holding the weights at chest height, and we're pushing forward with the dumbbells. Nice and strong through the wrist, nice and strong through the shoulders. So if you're not using weights, we're just hands into a fist, punching forward. Nice and strong. Okay, so no floppy arms. They do have to be very strong and solid punches forward. Excellent. All right, have a rest. The next one is a bridge. So laying on the floor. Feet up on the bench. And we're going to lift the bottom up and the bottom down. Bottom up, bottom down. Now your option here will be to get rid of the chair or the table that you're using and just work straight onto the floor, bridge and down, bridge and down. Squeezing your bottom at the top and then lowering back down again. All right, have a rest there. Coming back up into standing. Okay, next up we need a band if you've got a band at home. And you're going to wrap it around something solid. 1 foot in front of the other, 1 foot behind. And off you go, pulling into the ribs and then slowly releasing. Into the ribs and release. Now if you're struggling for balance here, you can change your feet so that they are side by side. And if you don't have a band, up against a wall, and we're just going to squeeze your shoulders back and relax. Squeeze your shoulders back and relax. We've got a few different options there. All right, have a rest. you do need space all the way around. Okay, you can put little markers there if you want something to aim for. So we're going to do the start excursion. So standing on single leg. All right, so off you go. We're going north, east, south, and west. North, west, south, east. Now you can mix it up, but we are trying to balance on that one leg. And that's halfway, so we'll change to the other foot. So north, west, south, east, north, east, south, west. And just keep mixing it up there, balancing on that one foot. All right, have a rest there. Remember, grab a drink if you need one. The next exercise is a forward bend. All right, so for this one, shoulders back, knees slightly bent. We're going to tip forward and we're going to stand back up. So it's really important for this one that we are hinging from the hips. So hinge and stand up. Okay, we are not slouching over through our back. So if you do have a mirror nearby, it's a good time to check your form. So chest proud, nice and tall. And stick that bottom out behind you. Squeeze your bottom as you stand back up. All right, have a rest. We've got 2 exercises to go, and then we'll go through some stretches at the end. Remember, grab a drink if you need it. All right, so fingertips on the wall, calf raises up onto tippy toes and down. Up onto tippy toes and down. If you're looking for a balance challenge, you can let go of the wall. All right, have a rest. Last exercise, we've got triceps overhead. So again, you'll need to grab your dumbbell or your water bottle if you've got it available. Now this one is up overhead. Okay, so I will give you another option if you've got some sore shoulders. All right, so weight straight up above your head. You're going to bend your elbows and take the dumbbell behind you. Okay, so bend and straighten, bend and straighten. So we're going to try and keep those elbows pointing to the ceiling the whole time, and they're nice and close to your ears, so trying not to let them flare out to the side. Okay, now if your shoulders are uncomfortable, you just grab that chair out, and we'll do a single arm kickback. And that will still be getting the triceps, but just at a different range. And you want to make sure at halfway you change arms. All right, well done. So that's one round of exercise. So that was about 12 minutes. I'm going to take you through some stretches now, but if you did want to make that workout longer, just rewind back to the beginning of the exercises and you can go through another 1 or 2 times as well. All right, so using a chair, we're going to stretch the hamstrings, foot up nice and tall, and a little lean forward until you get a stretch through the back of the leg. All right, and we'll change to the other side. So put the other foot up nice and tall, leaning forward, again getting the back of the leg on the other side. All right, the next one is a quad stretch. So if you need to, just grab a chair or the wall for balance. You're going to bring your foot up behind you, pull it in towards your bottom, and you should get a stretch down the front of the leg this time. Now for some of us, this might be a little bit tight through the knee. So what we can do is put the chair behind us, leg up onto the chair, and we're going to sink down to get that stretch through the front. All right, and same thing onto the other side, so grabbing that foot up behind you. And remember to use the chair if you need to, if you can't reach your foot. All right, now we're going to have a seat on the chair. You're going to grab your foot, put it onto the opposite knee, sitting up nice and tall. Now you may already have a stretch here in the glutes and hip region. If not, just leaning forward slightly. So I'll just turn onto the side so you can see what I'm doing. So foot onto the opposite knee, up nice and tall, and a very small lean forward until you get a stretch through the outside of the hip. All right, and changing to the other side, so foot onto the opposite knee, up nice and tall, and leaning forward. All right, coming into standing, I'm going to do a chest stretch. So if you find a wall, putting your arm against the wall, and you're going to turn away from it to get a stretch through the front of the shoulder. So if I just come to the side, what I'm doing is opening up through the chest to get a stretch through here, but I'm doing it up against a wall. All right, and same thing on the other side. So you can either turn around or just find another wall. So again, I've just got my outstretched arm right back against the wall, and then I'm turning my body away from my hand. All right, and the last stretch here, we're going to take the arms out in front, cross them over, the backs of the hands facing each other, push the hands against each other, and reach forward. Okay, so we end up in this position, head down between your shoulders. All right, standing up, roll the shoulders back, and we are all done. Well done, and thank you for going through the exercises with me. As I said, if you want to lengthen the workout, just go back to the beginning of the exercises and go through them again. One round takes about 12 minutes, plus the warm-up and stretching at the end. Hopefully we see you back in the gym real soon.